Hey everyone, good morning. It is December 7th, 2016. It's around 8 in the morning. It's kind of chilly, but I love it. I thought I would do a vlog today since Vlogmas is going around, and I've been watching quite a few Vlogmas videos from just random YouTubers, and I figured I haven't done one of these videos in a while, so I thought I would maybe try one today. We'll see how this goes. I am just getting ready to go grocery shopping and run some errands and things like that. So I'm getting my bag ready. I thought I would kind of start from here. I'm going to be using my Louis Vuitton Bloomsbury today. It's just the bag that I've been using recently. And just some of the stuff that I'm going to be, that I always typically include. I have my little lotion because it is so dry in the winter and I just need lotion like constantly, even if it's just for like my hair because it gets so staticky. So I'm gonna have my lotion. I always try to bring headphones. I have my external charger with me that I always bring out. My wallet, which is the just the little compact one. My keys, and this is actually a new keychain. I recently got that in a Disney store haul, which should be up by now by the time you see this, but I absolutely love it. It's so cute. So those are just my keys, and then my other keychain that I have that I love is my little Captain America Civil War one. But so those are my keys. I've got my list of things I need to purchase, a pen, and I think that's it. My Minnie Mouse backpack is here because that is my current work bag because I had to wash my other one. I got it super wet because my hydro flask like wasn't closed all the way. I was so sad. Anyways, and so I used that yesterday when I went to jury duty because I brought a few things with me just in case I was going to be waiting for a long time. I didn't have to wait too long though, so I was very, very blessed. Anyways, oh gosh, 2 minutes about nothing. Let's go do some grocery shopping. Here we go. Apples, Agalas, and let's get some strawberries. Bananas, zucchini squash. What else did I get? Salad, sweet potatoes. Oh no, bananas. Go back in. Mushrooms. Going. I got chicken tenderloins, ground turkey, and now I'm in the cereal aisle, which is my nemesis because I love cereal. But I have a bunch at home, so maybe I won't pick up any. I've got like 3 at home right now, so I should probably finish those up before I get any right now. And I do need to buy some maple syrup though, pure maple syrup. I think I'm done. I got my distilled water. I got my unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Got a little popcorn. I think I'm done here. I'm gonna go check out. Lots of produce, that's my usual. So I'm gonna check out and then go run some other errands. Hopefully this bill isn't massive, but I think it will be because I did buy my protein this week. I bought all my chicken and my turkey. So let's go check out. Oh look, Christmas sweaters. All right, so I am back home finally. I ended up spending $104 at Walmart, which is not bad really, since I bought all of my meat. So I bought my ground turkey and my chicken, which will last me about 2 months. So I always buy it in mass and then I just freeze it and then I just take it out, defrost, and cook for meal planning and stuff. So with that and the maple syrup, which was about 15 bucks, and then all the produce, 100 bucks is not too bad actually. I'm gonna put all of this stuff away. I did end up going to Michael's, TJ Maxx, and Bed Bath & Beyond. I was looking for a birthday present for my brother, but I didn't find anything there, so I didn't even bother filming. I'm gonna go ahead and put away all of my groceries, and I have a lot of things to do today. This is like my only day where I really get to be at home on my day off. So I need to do meal planning, cleaning, all sorts of stuff. So let's go for it. Oh man, all right. So that took way longer than anticipated. It took about 2 hours. Granted, I did take a break in the middle to clean the floors and do some other stuff, but 15 cards are now all done, written in, addressed, stamps, all of that good stuff. I think I'm gonna try to cook a little now, or do a little bit of meal prep anyways. And I will show you guys some of that, I guess. All right, you guys, so the first thing I'm gonna do is make some overnight oats. So Quaker Oats actually even has like their own little recipe here as well for overnight oats. I just do a really simplified version. I have tried a few other ones, and this is the one that I really actually just prefer. So all you need are some rolled oats. I actually like to put in a little bit of the steel cut oats as well, just for some texture really, and a little bit of heartiness, I guess. I use the unsweetened vanilla almond silk milk, and I've got strawberries and 2 very ripe bananas. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I went ahead and poured in my milk, and then I'm just gonna mix this up really, really well. I know some people like to put in a little sweetener, so like honey or maple syrup and things like that. I typically don't. I just like it like this, and then I add some strawberries on top. So I'll mix this up. All right, so this is about the consistency. It's a little bit more liquidy than it typically is, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. I've cut up a bunch of strawberries, so what I like to do is typically just like layer the strawberries on top. It doesn't have to be fancy, but I like to get the whole top to be layered on. So I cut up a bunch of strawberries this time because I actually just bought some strawberries today as well, as you guys saw. So I just wanted to use up the old strawberries that I had, which are still pretty fresh. I bought these recently too. I go through fruit and vegetables like heavily. That's primarily a lot of what I eat. So as you saw, I had strawberry in my salad. I love like fruit sort of salads, and I like to add strawberries to these oats. I mean, I've done these oats with blueberries, peanut butter, chocolate chips, things like that as well. But for some reason, the strawberry one, I always feel like it's just always the best. It feels the most refreshing. It tastes so yummy, just with the fresh fruit and everything. So this is typically what I like to do. I don't really change it up too much, but sometimes I'll do a blueberry version as well. But the blueberries are a lot more tart, so I typically go for the strawberry version. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this up. So that's gonna be our first thing that we made. Woohoo! All right, so that's kind of what it looks like all finished up. So I leave these in the fridge overnight, and then I can have one tomorrow, and typically one more the next day. I don't let it sit out too long, but since it's almond milk, it is not too bad to sit out for an extra night. But I wouldn't leave it like for a week or anything crazy like that, especially with the fruit. But 2 days is usually my max, so there's that. All right, so I bought this watermelon, and I didn't really know that they had watermelons past summer really, but I bought it just to kind of see if it tasted okay. We're gonna cut this up and put them all in little containers, and they will be my snacks for the next few days here. I didn't buy grapes today because I remembered I had a watermelon that I needed to cut up and prep, and I figured I could just snack on this. So let's go ahead and cut this bad boy up. Hopefully it's not too bad, you know? Hopefully it'll be not exactly like summer watermelons, but it'll be refreshing anyways. All right, so everything is cut. This is the final outcome. Not too bad. So this is what I'll be snacking on for some part of the week. Watermelon typically goes pretty fast for me. I eat it and it's delicious. And I actually did taste it, and it's not bad. It is not as sweet as summer watermelons, obviously, but actually it's not as bad as I thought it possibly could have been. So that's done, and I think what we're gonna do now is I need to cut the apples. I need to make some, maybe I'll have to make some peanut butter balls. Maybe I'll do that next. All right, the next thing we're gonna make, we're gonna do some no-bake energy bites. This is a recipe from Trader Joe's. It's on the back of the flaxseed meal package. My friend actually told me about these. She made them and they are amazing. In mine, I do not use chocolate chips anymore, and I don't use that much honey, and I don't use any vanilla extract. You can, I have before, but I just felt like it was not needed. In mine, I'm also going to add some shaved coconut, and maybe a little bit of raisins. I do like a little bit of raisins in mine, so I might go ahead and do that. The peanut butter that I use that I think is amazing is this crunchy unsalted peanut butter from Trader Joe's. I haven't been able to find any other unsalted peanut butter, so if you guys know of any, holler at me, let me know. But this is like the only one that I found, but I actually love it. I love this kind, and I try to go for unsalted since I am on a low to no sodium diet. But I mean, there's like sodium and everything. There's sodium in air. So we're just going to go ahead and measure everything out. I don't know if I said, but I'm going to make a double batch, and let's go. So here it is all mixed up. That is about the right consistency. I think it might be a little extra wet. I put in a little bit more peanut butter because it wasn't sticking very well, but it might be a little bit wet now, but it's okay because they are forming into little balls. So I'm just going to continue to make more balls, put them on my little sheet here, and then put them in the freezer for about an hour or two. All right, woo, everything is rolled up. There's like a couple massive ones, like look at how big that one is. So there are my little Energy Bite peanut butter balls. These are just snacks, so I'll have one, you know, just whenever I'm kind of feeling a little hungry. I don't have more than 2 a day. I don't have them every day, but they are pretty stinking delicious. This is not going to be all for me. I think I'm going to give some to my family because this is a double batch that I made, so I'll probably just keep half, and just probably it'll take a week or 2 to get through them, so not too bad. I think next we're actually going to tackle food now, so here we go. All right, hopefully you can hear me. I am going to make kind of like a fried rice dish, I guess is really the easiest way to explain it. I've got some onions going here. I've got a little garlic in there. I am going to include some spinach, some mushrooms, some frozen vegetables, some eggs, and just mix everything together with some brown rice. And then I will be also making some tilapia to go with that. So depending on how much there is of the fried rice, I may or may not also include some asparagus just as another veggie side, but I guess we'll see. We're just going to let this kind of cook a little bit first, and then we will go ahead and do everything else. I should actually go ahead and prepare the rice now. All right, so we've got our brown veggie fried rice sort of deal here. It looks pretty good actually. And there's a lot of it. I'm a little concerned. Over here we have some tilapia going. So once everything is cooked, I will go ahead and put it in its little dish, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, here we go. So we have 5 little dishes here. We've got the brown rice with the veggies and such. We've got the tilapia, and I added just some baby carrots in there. I have a bunch of baby carrots right now, so I want to get through them. Looks pretty good though, so those will be some nice lunches and dinners. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and make some salads now. All right, so I'm going to make some salads now. I've been really into fruit salads lately, the strawberry apple ones, so I'm gonna go ahead and make another set of those. I'm gonna make 3 of them. I can go for about 3 because in the next 3 days I'll typically stay good. So I already have the salads in here. It's the mix of the greens and the spinach, which is what I prefer. And then I've already cut up my apples. I'm gonna go ahead and put those in, and then we're gonna put some strawberries in and some other toppings. All right, so I've gone ahead and put the strawberries in here. About 3 large strawberries per salad, and the rest I just washed and cut, and they're going to be right there. I'm going to either use them for smoothies or just whatever happens throughout the week. I like to prep all of my fruit like that too, just so it's easier for me throughout the week and I don't end up wasting a lot of food that way. If I prep stuff, I just end up eating it since it's so convenient. The last things we're going to add to these are just a little bit of these organic dried fruit cranberries from Trader Joe's. These are pretty high in sugar, so I don't even put a full serving amount in here. I just put like a few, really. Like 1/4 of a cup is like too much. I just put a little bit in there, and then I've also got some candied walnuts and candied pecans. Probably a little bit of those in there as well because they're pretty high in calories and sugars. So I try to keep it at a minimum since this is a pretty sweet sort of salad already to begin with. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do that, and I think I'm gonna call it a day maybe for meal prepping. I've got so many dishes to do, and I'm pretty tired now. It is almost 4, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish these up. All right, so I lied. The last thing I prepped, or I don't even know if you'd call this prepping, but the last thing I kind of did was I made little serving size baggies full of my whole almonds. I usually just buy a big old bag like this. This is 12 cups full of whole natural almonds. And then I just put about 24, because that's a single serving, in these little bags. And then I either take them with me to work, or I have them just as a snack sometime in the middle of the day when I'm feeling a little bit like, you know, like I need something, a little bit of extra energy. So I got about 7 or 8 bags of those set up, and I think I'm good. I'm just gonna go ahead and do some dishes, because I have a ton. And then I think I'm gonna take it easy for the rest of the day. Hooray! All right, and just to show you guys what my fridge usually looks like after I do like a big old meal prep, my fridge is probably gonna start beeping soon, but just lots of containers everywhere. Lots of containers. Oh, this is actually zucchini, like spaghetti. I'm gonna eat that tonight. Got my milks, I got tons of water. I know I have tons of water bottles. I got the watermelons, and that's the spaghetti sauce for my spaghetti. And then I've got some asparagus. Oh, there it goes. So that's what my fridge typically looks like after a day of cooking. So I just took a shower. I feel super amazing, especially after all that cooking and cleaning. And I know that meal planning is not for everyone. I get that, but it works for me. It's kind of how I've stayed healthy this past year. It's a lot of work for one day, but it pays off for the week for me. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea though. Anyways, for dinner I am having zucchini spaghetti. This is actually my second time having it this week. I have one more left for the week, but this is really good. You just get a zucchini squash, put in one of those like little spiral thingies to make the noodles, and then you can use whatever spaghetti sauce you like. I have just ground turkey in mine. It's super good. I'm really happy to be eating this tonight. So I'm gonna eat, watch maybe a little TV, or maybe some more YouTube. I don't know. I don't really watch TV a lot anymore. I just kind of have it on in the background, but I'm about to eat, so yay!